Hey, thanks for joining me on the Munda Biddi. This is part two, and we're going to pick up where we left off last time. A short detour out to Mount Gungan, and then the ride itself is going to start from the gates of Perth Observatory all the way down to Brookton Highway. And along the way, we're going to get to see the first of the overnight campsites, which should be really interesting. Anyway, great day for a ride. I'll see you out on the trail. This is the Carinyah campsite. It's the first campsite I've come to on the trail, and it's incredible. Colorbond roof and walls, you're going to be comfortable even in the worst weather. Water tanks. You get the bike racks, one set of racks here, and another one down there through the bush. Let me take you inside because it's super well laid out. A couple of benches here, you can just organise yourself or stow your gear or have a chat. And inside, these brilliant dorms. How good's that? All on hard gravel. There's a couple of picnic tables on either side here. Code of the campsite. A little bit about firefighting, I guess. The effect of fire and prescribed burns and things. Yeah, it's right out in the bush here, and it is prone to fire. And of course, it's got all the amenities. There's a long drop toilet just out there in the bush, but this bushland is beautiful. These banksia nuts here, just hanging there. Fantastic. This is it, the halfway point. That's the Brookton Highway just behind me there, and it is a busy piece of road. There might be cars and trucks coming past every minute or so. It's been a great ride this morning. It's really been challenging. I was surprised. I thought that the Mundaring section would be tougher, just looking at some of the elevations and the gullies, but the trail in this section out to Brookton Highway from Mount Gungan, or Perth Observatory I started really, is just as challenging, if not more so. And I think the difference is that there were fewer stops this time round. I started off and you just keep on going, and I had a stop at the first of the campsites just a little ways back, and I'm going to go back in a few minutes and probably have a bite of lunch there, I think. But the ride itself is longer, and the terrain is still quite undulating, and the gravel itself is one of those cars. The gravel itself is really deep in places, so both those wheels, when you hit it, you know, really want to sort of steer in it, and you either get through it fairly quickly or you have to work quite hard. And if you're going slow and working hard through it, then traction becomes a bit of an issue. So the more power I put into the cranks, you know, the more you get slip. So, you know, I guess for me, it's really about learning how this how to ride a mountain bike on these trails, for one, and secondly, you know, particularly this type of terrain. And a truck. This type of terrain, you know, what sort of difference it makes working on this gravel compared to sandy tracks or clays and things like that. So great fun, a really good morning session so far. It's going to be tougher going back. It is getting warmer again. The legs are getting a little bit tired. So I think with the Avanti e-bike there, the batteries are going to get a bit more of a workout. I'll see you on the track. So it is lunchtime. I got back to Carinyah and I've still got the place to myself. Yeah, just to give you a quick recap on where we've been, we started up near Perth Observatory. We rode down towards Pickering Brook, sort of joined the bitumen road there for a little while, came a long stretch through to Carinyah campsite, down to Brookton Highway. I'm back up at Carinyah campsite and we're going to start that long ride back out to Pickering at the moment. Now, All Trails, which is the app I've been using, is telling me that we've done about 38 or 39 kilometres so far. And that's a bit more than I'd expected, but I did go off trail a couple of times, so it's probably right. Anyway, at the end of the day, I think this is going to be a good workout for me personally, and yeah, great day out in the bush. So that's it for this week. I'm packed up, I've had something to eat, I've had a drink, and I'm heading back home to the city that way. Next week, we're going to try something different, a new piece of track and a new piece of equipment. In the meantime, 6 words: exercise often, be curious, enjoy life, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.